Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a rut? Maybe you've encountered a setback that seems just too big to overcome, and no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to catch a break. It can be tough to keep going when it feels like every step forward is followed by 2 steps back. But what if there was a way to turn these failures into fuel? A way to use them to propel you toward your goals instead of letting them hold you back? Well, the good news is there is, and in this video we'll unlock the secret to doing just that. So stick around until the end because we'll be sharing some actionable steps and practical insights that will help you take control of your own success story. Now, before we dive into the topic, let's engage with you. Take a moment to type your thoughts or questions related to the video topic in the comment section below. We value your input and want to create content that addresses your needs. Additionally, do you forget to hit the like button. If you found this video helpful, and consider subscribing for more valuable content. Let's embark on this journey of turning failures into fuel together. As we navigate through the ups and downs of life, it's important to remember that failures are not the end, but rather new beginnings. When faced with setbacks, it can be easy to get caught up in the disappointment and despair. However, it's crucial to shift our perspective and view these moments as opportunities for growth and learning. By embracing this mindset, we open ourselves up to the possibility of turning our failures into fuel that propels us forward on our journey to success. One way to achieve this is by examining our setbacks closely and reflecting on what went wrong. By taking the time to analyze our mistakes, we can identify specific areas where we can improve and develop strategies to avoid repeating them in the future. This process of reflection allows us to learn from our failures and apply those lessons to future endeavors, ultimately helping us grow and become more resilient. By asking for feedback from others, we gain insights we may not have considered before and discover new ways to view our mistakes. This outside perspective can help us see the bigger picture and make positive changes moving forward. Ultimately, by reframing our thinking around failures, we empower ourselves to turn these challenging experiences into valuable learning opportunities that pave the way for greater success. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant pressure to succeed. The fear of failure can be a paralyzing force, holding us back from taking risks and pursuing our dreams. Whether it's starting a new business, pursuing a creative endeavor, or simply trying something outside of our comfort zone, the fear of not being successful can keep us trapped in a cycle of mediocrity. However, it's important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. Instead, it's an integral part of the journey. Every successful person has faced countless failures and setbacks on their path to achievement. It's not the absence of failure, but the ability to learn from it and adapt that sets successful people apart. By embracing the fear of failure and using it to our advantage, we can unlock our true potential and achieve extraordinary things. It's easy to get lost in the moment and dwell on the negative aspects of failure. But what if we shifted our perspective and chose to examine our setbacks in a different light? What if we viewed our failures as teachers, offering us valuable lessons and guiding us toward success? This simple mindset shift can be a game changer in our journey toward personal and professional growth. When we embrace this approach, we become more open to learning from our mistakes and identifying areas for improvement. Rather than seeing failure as a dead end, we can recognize it as a detour that leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. This shift in perspective allows us to extract valuable insights from our failures and apply them to future endeavors, ultimately propelling us closer to our goals. By becoming students of our failures, we empower ourselves to learn, adapt, and grow in the face of adversity. We all experience setbacks in life, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal goals. It's how we respond to these challenges that truly defines us. When faced with a setback, it's natural to feel a range of emotions from disappointment to frustration. However, it's during these moments that we have the opportunity to demonstrate our resilience and commitment to growth. Instead of allowing ourselves to be consumed by negative emotions, we can choose to focus on the lessons that can be learned from the experience. By analyzing the situation objectively, we can identify the root causes of the setback and develop strategies to prevent similar situations from arising in the future. Moreover, setbacks often provide an opportunity for personal reflection and self. They allow us to evaluate our strengths and weaknesses, as well as the effectiveness of our strategies and approaches. Through this process, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the areas where we can improve. Setbacks also offer a chance to cultivate gratitude for the lessons and experiences that shape us. By embracing challenges and learning from them, we become more adaptable, resilient, and wiser individuals, ready to face whatever obstacles may come our way. Sometimes we encounter situations where our efforts fall short of our expectations, or even when we face rejection or criticism. These experiences can be disheartening and leave us questioning our abilities and decisions. However, it's in these moments that we have the opportunity to demonstrate our resilience and commitment to growth. Rather than allowing ourselves to be deterred by setbacks, we can choose to reframe our perspective and find meaning in the challenges we face. Instead of focusing on the negative outcomes, we can concentrate on the lessons that can be learned from the experience. By adopting this mindset, we transform setbacks into opportunities for growth and self. We learn to appreciate the value of challenges and understand that they are an integral part of our journey towards success. Furthermore, we cultivate gratitude for the lessons and experiences that shape us and make us more resilient in the face of future adversities. Embracing this approach allows us to navigate through difficult situations with grace and determination, ultimately leading us to personal and professional fulfillment. Failure can be a powerful motivator when we allow it to be. By harnessing the energy of our failures, we can propel ourselves toward greater success and achievement. One way to do this is by acknowledging and accepting our failures without judgment or shame. When we let go of the negative self-talk and embrace our imperfections, we open ourselves up to the possibility of learning and growing from our mistakes. Another powerful approach is to celebrate our failures as milestones on our journey towards success. By recognizing that failure is a natural part of the process, we can approach our goals with a sense of adventure and excitement. We learn to see setbacks not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Additionally, we can channel the energy of our failures into positive action by setting new goals and taking steps toward achieving them. By focusing on what we can control and taking proactive measures, we turn our failures into fuel that propels us forward. Moreover, we can cultivate a growth mindset and embrace challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. By adopting this mindset, we empower ourselves to turn our failures into valuable experiences that shape our path to success. Failures are not the end of the road, but rather the beginning of a new journey. They provide an opportunity to reflect, learn, and grow. By embracing failures as valuable lessons, we can develop a growth mindset that enables us to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. Remember, it's not the absence of failure, but the ability to learn from it that truly defines our success. Let's start viewing our failures not as setbacks, but as stepping stones toward our goals. Let's embrace the journey and discover the opportunities that lie ahead. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support means everything to us. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.